Hey guys, Bobby the Baker here. Today I'm going to show you how to make this cake pop, which is great for Easter or springtime or any occasion. Alright, let's get started with step one. First you're going to do is use your favorite cake recipe. You could use boxed, whatever you want to use. You're going to let it cool down, and then you want to break it up and you want to crumble it up, and you want to make it into like little crumbs. Something like this. What we're going to do is you're going to add some buttercream. You're going to add about a quarter cup of buttercream icing to this. This is kind of going to hold it together. It's kind of like your glue. And then take your spatula and mix it around. Get it in there real good, so it's all one consistency. It's going to be, should all stick together. It's going to kind of look like a dough. All right. So get this together, and that looks pretty good right there. So this is what you want to accomplish. You're going to take a ice cream scooper. This is a 3/4 ounce ice cream scoop. You're going to go to your cake pop mixture here. Take about that much. You want it to overflow a little bit. Put it in your hand. You're going to roll it. Roll it like this. It gets nice and smooth. And you want it to stay together. And then we're going to form the body and the head of the chick. And how you do that is you hold it down here and you're going to, like a scissor, with your two fingers, get it like this, and you can see how the head and body, and you want to smooth it out, give it a little definition, because in the next step we're going to dip it in chocolate, and just like that. And then what you want to do is place this on a cake sheet with parchment paper on it, and it's going to have to sit in the refrigerator, in the freezer for about a half hour. Okay, so I'm going to show you step two right now. While your cake pop body is in the freezer setting up, we're going to make the fondant pieces that we need to make the shell, the beak, the beak, the eyes, and the wings. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to get some white fondant first, and you always want to keep your fondant covered in plastic wrap when it's not being used, because it will dry up on you and become pretty much useless. So we're going to pinch off a piece, and then we're going to roll it out on a silicone mat. These are very useful. You can pick these up at any hobby store, craft store. So you roll out your fondant, a little piece, you don't need a lot. And we're going to roll it out. And make sure it doesn't stick to your mat. It shouldn't. And you want to get it down to about a 1/4 inch. No, sorry, about 1/8 of an inch. So that's about what you want. And we're going to cut out two sizes. One's an 1.5 inch circle. That will be for the top of the shell. And take that, put it aside. And then the 2 1/4, which is the bottom shell. Alright, this you don't need. So we can put that back in with your other stock. What we're going to do now is give the circle so it looks like a shell. So you get a little craft scissor, and on angles, just little cuts like this, so it looks like a shell. It doesn't have to be even, because you want it to look like a cracked shell. And what you want to do when you have it done is place it on something with a little curve on it, something like this. So it gets a little cut. And over here you can see I've done pre-made some. This is the bottom, this is the top. This is actually from the eggs that you buy. This is very good, so if you save it, you could use it if you're going to make a bunch of these. So you let that dry, it's going to get hard. I'm going to do the bottom, same way as the top. Alright. And the one on the bottom, you're going to need to take one of your popsicle sticks that you're going to attach the to the cake pop in the next step. You want to go to the center of the larger piece here and just depress it and make a little circle, so when you attach it you already have that pre-cut or else it'll crack. And then like you did with the top, you just place it on there so it dries. Alright, you want to clean up your workplace, and then I'm going to show you how to do the wings, the eyes, and the beak. And then you can set those aside. And that'll be the final step when we put it all together. Alright, so we're going to continue with step 2. I'm going to show you how to do the wings, the eyes, the beak. Alright, so we'll start with the wings. Some yellow fondant. And you're just going to pinch off a piece about the size of a pea. That's about all you need. About that size. And you want to roll it in the palm of your hand with a few fingers like this. Get it nice and smooth. And what you want to do then is pinch the front part of it and form a wing, something like that. And you want the back to have a little body to it because that's what's going to adhere to the chick's body. Alright, so there you have the chick's wing. Now I'm going to show you how to do the beak. You're going to use some orange fondant for the beak. And this is going to be a little smaller, so like half the size of a pea. Pinch some off, about that much. Roll it in your hand like this. Get it nice and smooth, and then what you want to do is you want to make like a cone. So you're going to depress towards the front of it and put pressure down like this. So you're making a cone shape. And there we have the beak. And then for the eyes, just very simple. 2 little pieces of black. Just need a little bit to make your eyes. Tiny piece. This is going to be enough for 2. I'm going to split this in half. Roll it in your palm of your hand like this with one finger. Get it nice and smooth. That's one eye. This might be a little too much, so I'm going to get rid of some. Roll it some more. And we have our 2 eyes. So here I have that I made some pre-made before. 2 wings, the beak, and your eyes. And that's the end of step 2. Alright, now I'm going to show you step 3. Step 3 is where we're going to attach the body, the cake pop that was in the freezer, to the popsicle stick with some chocolate. So I'll tell you how to do the chocolate. You're going to use a double boiler, which is this. The bottom piece has water in it. The top you put your wafers in there, and you could use white chocolate and then color it. For this I used yellow for the chick. Okay, so what I did was I transferred the chocolate that was melted down into a Pyrex, 2 cup. You could use 1 cup also. What you're going to do is you're going to take a popsicle stick. You're going to make a small hole, go about halfway in, and then you're going to take it out, and you're going to dip the stick in the chocolate, tap off the excess, and then insert it back into the hole that you made, and just like that, and that's going to hold it to there. And what you do with this, then you're going to put this back in the freezer for about 15 minutes. Alright, so I'm going to put this in the freezer, and then I'm going to show you how to dip the body into the chocolate. Continuing with step 3, this is about after 15 minutes in the freezer. It's all set up. Now we're going to dip the whole body into the melted chocolate. So this is how we do it. You dip it in, and you want to make sure you get all the way down to the bottom. Twirl it, pull it out of the chocolate, and this is going to take a little patience right here. You just have to tap slowly and get off the excess chocolate. And once you got it all off, what you're going to do is go back in the freezer for about 15 minutes. And then the next step, I'm going to show you how to put it all together, and we're going to have our finished product. Okay, step 4. here's the product after it came out of the freezer, the chocolate all over it. Now I'm going to show you how to assemble it so we get to our finished product. So what you want to do first is grab the bottom part of the shell. All right. Now over here you're going to use you could use water, but I suggest using like piping gel, which you can also get at a craft store. Take a small brush, get some piping gel on your brush, and you want to run it along the bottom part here on your cake pop. Put a decent amount. You don't have to put too much, but you want it to stick. And what you're going to do then is take the bottom part of the shell, insert it through the hole that you made earlier, and slide it up until it makes contact, and then press so it sticks, and there's the bottom part. All right. Next, we're going to add the wings. All right. Same process. First, you want to take it, look at, see which way you want to use the front of it, and you're going to say that looks where it's going to go there. Take a little gel, rub it on there, get attached to the body. This takes a little time. You want to hold this one just a little bit so it stays, or it might slide down on you, but you can adjust it. Doesn't dry super fast. And we have one wing, and I'm going to do the same on the other side. A little piping gel, get my wing, attach it to the body, hold it for a few seconds, adjust it, and this is going to be the front. All right. Next, we're going to put the beak on. Now you look at it, and you got to put your eyes in your beak, so try to find the center. Add some gel, a little dot. Take your beak and attach it. And give it a little press. If you're going to press, just support it with your other hand on the back there. So there we have the wing, the bottom shell, and the beak. Now we're going to put the two eyes on. So you want to put the eyes a little one here, little dot, gel. Now my suggestion is pick up the eye with the brush, and let's see if I can get it on the camera here. Just like that. Same thing with the other one. And there you go. Just move them back. You could adjust them. So there we have two eyes. And last, what we're going to do is put the top shell on. Add a little gel on top. Top shell, place it on top just like that, and there you go. There's the finished product. So that's it, a quick easy way to make a springtime cake pop. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe. Also, check out my work on Facebook and Instagram. Thank you, and see you next time.